Hey platform, it's Rowan, and today, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be talking about some of those anticipated book to film or TV adaptations this year. So the first I'm going to talk about is one that I am so excited for. It is the Noughts and Crosses TV show, which is going to be on the BBC, obviously based on the books by Mallory Blackman. Now, there isn't actually a trailer out yet. We've seen some kind of promo pics of people in costume. We know who's playing all the parts, but we aren't sure how far it's going to be, faithful to the book, if it's going to be expanding beyond the story of Seffi and Callum. The one thing we do know about it though, is Stormzy's in it, and he is playing a newspaper editor. It's a new character, not in the books, so excited to see that. The second one is the All the Bright Places film. Now, I know that you lot specifically are going to be excited about this because so many people search for All the Bright Places trailer and end up on the platform channel because we have the book trailer on our channel. So I can tell that you're all very excited about this already. So this is going to be a film on Netflix. If you don't know the story of the book, it essentially is about two teenagers who are in really bad places in their life, but they have this chance encounter and kind of start to bond over a project where they visit unusual sites in their home state. It is going to be delightful, emotional, heartfelt, so definitely check that out when that comes out on Netflix later this year. So the third one I think is probably of all of these the one that has been in development for the longest, because apparently the rights were sold in 2001 and it is only just officially coming out this year, and it is Artemis Fowl. I know, right? It's been a long time coming. So I feel like this kind of needs no introduction, but just in case, it is about a criminal mastermind child who essentially gets enwrapped into the world of fairies that are not the nice, lovely fairies down the bottom of your garden, but are in fact an elite task force. It looks like it's going to be brilliant fun. It has people like Judi Dench and Josh Gad in it, so I am really excited. Kenneth Branagh is directing as well, so it's going to be an absolute delight, I think, basically. Yeah, it's literally been... I'm really excited about it. It looks delightful. It's like a newcomer apparently playing Artemis, which is going to be fun. So for the next one, some might say I might be cheating with this one, because is it anticipated if it's already out? It's still in cinemas, go and see it. It's Little Women. It's brilliant, it's wonderful. It's just been nominated for some Academy Awards, which, apparently is a big deal in the film industry. It was written and directed by Greta Gerwig and is kind of like her interpretation and slight kind of retelling, twisting around of the original book. So it is a ton of fun. It's fun, but I cried the whole way through, so be warned. There's literally a scene where a man is just sat outside a room where someone's playing the piano and I was like weeping. It was no talking, I was gone. And number 5 on our list, this is going to the sequel to All the Boys I Loved Before, which is going to be another Netflix film. So if you haven't seen the original one, go and watch it. It's a lovely romantic comedy teen film delight. But this one, maybe there is a little bit of a spanner in the works between the relationship with Laura Jean and Peter, because John Ambrose, who we saw at the end of the first film, has returned. What is going to happen? Will she stay with Peter? Will she go to John? What is going to go on? We just don't know, so check it out to find out. And number 6 in our list is another sort of remake of a classic. It is The Secret Garden. Who knew that was getting remade? Me, I did some research. So this is, of course, the story of a girl who goes to stay with her uncle at his big Yorkshire estate and discovers as the title suggests, secret garden there. It looks like it's just going to be a really lovely retelling, and it's also starring Amir Wilson, who the eagle-eyed amongst you may recognise as Will from the His Not Material series on the BBC. That's a little fun fact for you. And number 7 on our list is The Prom. So this is an interesting one because The Prom was originally a Broadway show, and then there was a novelization released, and now it is being adapted into a film for Netflix. It's had some jumps. So I've actually talked about The Prom, the book, I think in a previous recommendations video. What I find really exciting about books about musical theatre is that oftentimes people can't afford to see the musical, it's not in the town where they live, it's difficult to travel to, and these novelizations really flesh out the story that you can kind of read alongside listening to the songs. So I'm very excited to see it all kind of come together on the big screen. The Prom is about two girls who want to go to their prom together, except for in their conservative town it is not allowed, and so a group of musical theatre performers come to basically support the girls and their protest. So expect It's being like done by Ryan Murphy, who did American Horror Story, so expect it to be very like glitzy, glamour, over the top, super camp. It sounds amazing. So the second to last one on our list is Cursed. This is the adaptation of a graphic novel, and it's also going to be a Netflix show. So this is the reimagining of the Arthurian legend, but specifically focused on the girl who is going to become a version of the Lady in the Lake. And I feel like nothing's going to sell this more than a quote I found describing the series, because I immediately want it to drop into my Netflix account like today. It is a coming of age story whose themes are familiar to our own time: the obliteration of the natural world, religious terror, senseless war, and finding the courage to lead in the face of the impossible. What's not to love? And finally on our list we have The Personal History of David Copperfield, obviously, as you have most likely worked out, an adaptation of Dickens's David Copperfield, starring Dev Patel in the lead role. I didn't read David Copperfield in school, so I didn't actually know this, but turns out it has the longest title probably in the history of the written word, which is, I'm gonna read the whole thing. The Personal History, Adventures, Experience and Observation of David Copperfield the Younger of Blunderstone Rookery, which he never meant to publish on any account. So, already a winner in my book, though what the film has done is essentially take... Who was it? Is that Harrow Lake? No, who are you? Oh, the Magpie Man. So in David Copperfield, we essentially follow him from childhood all the way to adulthood and all of the different people that he meets and experiences that he has. And so what it looks like from the trailers, which I have been watching obsessively because it looks amazing, is that they've taken a load of incredible actors, British character actors, and have them play these really iconic roles. So it almost feels like you're dipping into these different characters as David is going through and experiencing them himself. So it looks incredible. And obviously Dev Patel. Never met him, don't know anything about him, but he gives the vibe of a good boy. So those are some of our most anticipated adaptations of this year. Let us know below if there's any that you've already seen, probably Little Women, or any that you really want to see. And as usual, you can subscribe to Platform for more bookish videos.